Would I ever risk intentionally going to hell if I knew hot demon waifus were waiting for me there? Maybe. Probably. Yes, okay, I would. Helltaker is a free game that was recently released on Steam. It's made by Lukas Piskorze. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, aka Ved Ripper. I've linked his Twitter account and YouTube channel in the video description, and you should check out his profile because he draws a lot of cool stuff, including prequel comics that flesh out the demon waifus in his game. As of writing this script, I can see he's also actively retweeting Helltaker fanart, so that's pretty neat too. Let's just get it out of the way that this isn't a review. As stated in the title, it's just my way of highlighting a free game which I liked. Helltaker won't cost you a single dollar and you'll only need around an hour to beat it. Something this generous doesn't need a review in my opinion. You can try it and easily decide if you like it or not. And if you like puzzle games, hot satanic women, and funky electro music, then you'll probably love Helltaker. Regarding the music, the game has a total of only 4 tracks, but they're all pretty good. And they're all made by the same artist, Mitzi's. You can listen to all the songs for free on YouTube via the original artist's own channel. I've linked the YouTube playlist in the video description. The premise here is that you play as an unnamed macho man who, like any sane person, wakes up one day yearning to have a harem of demon ladies from hell. From the get-go, the game is already a winner in my books thanks to being extremely relatable. Each level of hell is simply a puzzle you need to solve in order to reach that specific level's demon girl. There are a total of 10 levels or chapters, and 9 of them are in hell while the last one is an epilogue. Despite enjoying games like Portal and some of the Resident Evil titles, I wouldn't call myself a fan of puzzle games. So when I say I enjoyed the gameplay of Helltaker, I'm saying that it puts up enough challenge to be fun, but doesn't overstay its welcome and turn enjoyment into boredom or frustration. Basically, here's how the gameplay works. You're given a limited number of actions, and you need to use them to move Mr. Macho Man here and kick stuff. Failure to reach the girls within the number of steps given results in death, which, in hell, is but a brief animation. If you're dumb like me, you'll be seeing it again and again and again. But if you find yourself in a sticky situation and realize you've messed up, you can simply restart the level with a single button press. The complexity of the puzzles escalate as you progress further in the game, but if you're too stupid or too horny to do the puzzles and just want to get straight to the girls, there's an option to skip all of them in the pause menu. Well, almost all of them. There's not much else to say about the puzzles, so I'm going to talk about each of the demon girls in order of appearance. Hopefully some of these girls pertain to your fetishes, and listening to me describe them will prompt you to try the game if you haven't. By the way, I've seen a lot of Helltaker fan art around the internet, but I won't be putting them in this video because I don't think that's very respectful to the artists. So I've put a pastebin link in the description which contains links to art tweets made by the artists that I've been able to identify. First up, Pandemonica, the Tired Demon. She's in charge of Hell's customer service, and like most customer service employees, she's not really keen about flirting while on the job. Judging by the eye bags, you can see she's a hard worker, and that's what probably got her to the position. If you're into girls wearing glasses, note that she's the only one in the game unless you're also counting sunglasses. If you don't want to die at Hell's entrance, offer to serve her and she'll accept it under the agreement that you'll literally serve her coffee, something she desperately needs. Oh yeah, if you're also into very polite forms of romantic expressions such as being stepped on or having your fingers broken, she's definitely your girl, because she won't be tired anymore after getting her coffee. Chapter 2, Modius, the Lustful Demon. Having a demon fully dedicated to being horny shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, but surprisingly enough, I found myself liking Modius a lot. Her design is pretty darn cute, and also I'm pathetically weak to the big boobs plus sweater combo. She's constantly got hard eyes you'd often see in absolutely safe-for-work comics drawn by artists who often appear at events like Comic-Cat. Her main appeal is the stark contrast between her lustful nature versus naivete towards actual romance. Going on dates and, Satan forbid, holding hands are perverted acts that will surely get her hell juices flowing. Chapter 3: Cerberus, the Triple Demon. Having more isn't always a good thing, but no one believes that when they meet Cerberus. She's a demon with one soul split into 3 bodies. If that statement alone doesn't get you hot and bothered, then you simply won't get it no matter how hard I explain her appeal. Call them good girls, give them head pats, and don't forget to walk them to the bedroom. Hey people, Helltaker here. So today I'm going to talk about my wife Malina, whose heart can only be filled by alcohol and turn-based strategy games. After a satisfying playthrough of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Malina celebrates with an entire bottle of fluids named after a Polish folk devil. Now that we're playing those games together, it's my devilish fluids that she celebrates with. Being the only gamer in hell makes Malina a very lonely demon girl. She even gets turned on playing those games. Combine that with her short hair, perfectly sized chest, and constantly grumpy expression, you get tomboy perfection. And as you all know, tomboys are made to be loved. Chapter 5: Zedrada, the Bitch Demon. Yeah, no, we're skipping this one. Chapter 6: Azazel, the Curious Angel. Like us, Azazel has come to hell for the demons. She wants to study them, and we want to study them thoroughly. In an attempt to get into her tight angel pants, I lied to her saying that I was looking for angels instead of demons. This prompted her to take me to heaven, which ended my journey to build a demon girl harem. Not a good ending. If you're into nerds who love studying, make sure you help Azazel complete her paper, The Curious Angel's Thesis. Chapter 7: Justice, the Awesome Demon. Hell has high prosecutors who are tasked with punishing the most degenerate of sinners like you and me. Justice here has retired from her days of making Hell's denizens suffer and is now more focused on being awesome. She must have been really good at her job because her boss even gave her a pair of gloves decorated with her initials. If you're into women wearing shades, she's your girl. Oh yeah, also she wears them because Justice is blind. If you're into blind women, I guess you could go for that. Chapter 8: Lucifer, the CO of Hell. I've never really seen the appeal of women in suits until I met Lucifer. Like most strong, independent women, you'll need some balls to pique her interest. It also really helps if you know how to make good chocolate pancakes. Oh yeah, notice how her horns are white? That means she's eligible for senior discounts. Every other demon in the game has black horns, so Lucifer's been around since the original sin, and I don't mean the video game. If Malina didn't exist in this game, Lucifer would be my favorite. Hell, she even helps you in the kitchen. Absolute wife material, 10 out of 10. Chapter 9: Judgment, the High Prosecutor. After Justice retired, Judgment filled in the role. Her level is the game's one and only boss fight, and you can't pussy out. Like most romantic relationships with great women, you're only deserving of her presence if you can withstand the suffering she dishes out. After Malina and Lucifer, Judgment is my third favorite demon. Her passionate dedication towards her job, readiness to protect me, and research-worthy physique definitely make her one of the best. Chapter 10: Epilogue. After a day of hard work in hell, we return to our cozy home and make pancakes for all the satanic women we live with. After going around the house and giving everyone their pancakes, we bump into Cerberus and she tells us that she's gotten into some kind of trouble and now the cops are waiting at our front door. Opening the door leads to the game's ending. Congratulations, you finish Helltaker. And now you may suffer the reward that is your demon girl harem. Okay, no, that's not the end. Like most beautiful women, the game has its fair share of secrets that, if discovered, leads you to surprising rewards. In Chapter 4, 5, and 6, you might have noticed that one rock in each of the levels have a rune inscribed on them. Under these rocks are pieces of an ancient inscription. Gather all 3 of them and you unlock a code of sorts in the pause menu. See that pentagram at the bottom of the pause menu? There's a similar one in the epilogue. Stand in the middle of the pentagram rug, perform the code, and voila, a portal appears. Inside the portal is Beelzebub. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Beelzebub the Great Fly, you know, that thing that first appears when you start the game. Give her some chocolate pancakes and now your demon harem is truly completed. Out of all the girls, Beelzebub appears to me as the one demon who will be most appropriate to appear in Has-Been Hotel, and yes, the game's creator knows about Has-Been Hotel. Getting the secret ending also gives you this link in the credits. Put in the password that's also given in the credits and you'll be able to download the art book for free. It contains all of the game's sprites, concept art, and even the chocolate pancake recipe. If you decide to play Helltaker and really liked it, you can support Van Ripper by donating 23 ringgit 50 cents or roughly $5 by purchasing the art book on Steam. That's all, I guess. If you haven't tried Helltaker, go ahead and try it. Thanks for watching.